Oh, you're not gonna believe. You man, Mayweather just got punched up, bro. Money Mayweather just got punched up.
Go dark and scam people, but as a person who hasn't been a victim of this, it's quite amusing.
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50 know that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah.
The boxing world is in shock as reports emerge that Floyd Mayweather is being sued over a staggering $500 million debt. Once known as Money Mayweather for his undefeated record and extravagant lifestyle, the former champion is now under intense scrutiny. Fans, analysts, and fellow fighters have reacted with disbelief and harsh criticism. Social media has exploded, some calling it karma, others stunned that someone so rich could fall so far. One commentator didn't hold back, bluntly saying, "He's an idiot." As more details surface, this scandal is beginning to play out like a real-life boxing thriller, leaving many to question how Mayweather let things spiral so far out of control.
We're gonna get through this. That's tough because...
According to court documents and insider reports, the $500 million lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather stems from failed business ventures, unpaid debts, and allegedly reckless financial behavior. While the retired boxing legend has long flaunted his immense wealth, this legal bombshell has many wondering if it was all just a facade. Boxing professionals suggest Mayweather's obsession with portraying a billionaire image may have finally backfired, leaving behind a financial disaster that now threatens to tarnish his once untouchable legacy and raise serious doubts about his money management.
I'm just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
There's more
we're not
scamming
done
to be
yet,
done.
and it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he f***ing did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Mayweather Jr. is facing intense scrutiny for promoting cryptocurrency ventures that reportedly caused significant financial losses for his fans. A key example is his endorsement of the Ethereum Max (EMAX) token during a major boxing match and other public events. Despite his backing, EMAX's value plummeted by over 99%, leaving many investors feeling deceived. Further investigations have linked Mayweather to several other crypto projects now labeled as rug pulls, where developers suddenly abandon the ventures, leading to complete value collapses and widespread financial damage.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries? $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a 20 million property in Manhattan. Financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between $100 to $200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. money team ain't got no money. Apparently it's not the first time too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure. Employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial.
Notable examples include the 2017 Centra Tech ICO, for which Mayweather was fined by the SEC for failing to disclose paid promotions. Critics claim he used his celebrity status to endorse risky ventures without transparency, misleading investors and contributing to significant financial losses across multiple cryptocurrency schemes.
Mayweather is in the news again for all the right reasons. It's not about boxing, it's about his latest ICO promotion, and this is the third one that I've actually seen in the past couple months. I reported on an ICO that he was backing about a month or so ago, and then the time before that was before I started my little YouTube channel here as your Crypto Mentor 99. So this was from CoinDesk.com. Floyd Mayweather stumps for crypto card in latest ICO. And I'm actually somewhat familiar with Centra. That's the ICO that he's backing. So
the repeated nature of these incidents has outraged fans and the broader crypto community, with some mockingly calling him Scamweather instead of Money Mayweather. This pattern raises serious concerns about the ethical responsibilities of celebrities endorsing financial products and highlights the urgent need for greater transparency to protect everyday consumers.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
Bad mistakes. I didn't want to hustle drugs. All I wanted to do was become a champion someday and have something.
Yes, we know, Floyd. You hustled Ethereum Max into people's wallets and then straight out. You weren't promoting financial freedom. You were speedrunning a rug pull. Don't believe everything you see online with these celebrities. They'll even sell their soul for a couple of bucks. They don't care if you go broke. They are already rich. You know what? We should call you Scamweather, not Mayweather.
Conor McGregor has openly criticized Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of unethical financial behavior and claiming his wealth was built through dishonest means. McGregor's comments follow a string of legal disputes involving Mayweather and several jewelers, who allege the former champion failed to pay for expensive high-end jewelry purchases.
Both of them were calling other jewelers to come over and see him, and by the time they got there was a massive argument going on. People were pushing and trying to get to Mayweather and slap his head.
One notable case involves a Las Vegas jeweler who sued Mayweather, claiming he owes $1.4 million for a $3 million diamond necklace purchased in 2015. The lawsuit states Mayweather paid $1 million upfront and 6 installments of $100,000 each, but then stopped payments, resulting in allegations of breach of agreement and unjust enrichment.
So, a Miami jeweler that goes by the name of Leonard Suleymanov is like, give me my money, give me my money. So he is hitting Floyd Mayweather with a huge lawsuit. Y'all, we're talking about a cool $4 million for some luxurious watches and diamonds that Floyd supposedly forgot to pay for. Y'all know he forget to cash checks. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? He might have forgot to pay for it for real. So even, y'all tell me if I'm saying this right.
Another controversy involved a failed deal between Mayweather, rapper Tyga, and a jewelry broker. The group reportedly purchased luxury items from a prominent Miami jeweler but failed to pay the full amount. While isolated incidents may seem minor, together they reveal a troubling pattern of financial mismanagement, marked by overcommitting and under-delivering, that continues to damage Mayweather's already fragile financial reputation.
Mayweather and Tyga might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tyga and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid using a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tiger because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them. But in this sense, is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits. But as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry cheaper.
One of the more unsettling claims comes from Julia Vaughn Davis, a boxer mentored by Floyd Mayweather, who alleged that Floyd was once detained in Dubai over unpaid jewelry debts. If true, the incident points to deeper financial troubles beneath the surface. The man once viewed as unbeatable in the ring now faces persistent rumors of instability. Rumors no amount of flashy social media posts can disguise or silence.
Speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather supposedly is held hostage in Dubai. Vontae Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. He went on his IG story to say this.
Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them get on live right now. And get old people in Saudi Arabia.
Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like 2 years ago, said that Floyd is actually broke. And low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.
Mayweather's financial habits reveal a consistent pattern: purchasing luxury items and then delaying or avoiding payment. Reports suggest vendors and contacts in Dubai stopped trusting him after repeated non-payments. Living on credit, image, and borrowed time is unsustainable. Even billionaires can't remain afloat if they continually refuse to settle their debts and fulfill their financial obligations.
Come up with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried to screw in the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather is being held captive in Dubai, or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, like, favourite, save a share, all appreciated. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Peace out.
Davis also hinted at Floyd Mayweather's reluctance to let other fighters surpass him, a mindset that, while understandable in a competitive sport, points to a deeper ego unwilling to step aside. Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, fueled by lavish spending and an unrelenting pursuit of wealth, has come under growing scrutiny. Despite earning over $1.2 billion throughout his boxing career, reports suggest his financial empire may now be unstable. Mounting legal issues, ongoing exhibition matches, and flashy displays of wealth have drawn public criticism and cast doubt on his financial health. Critics argue that Mayweather's obsession with preserving his money persona may have led to reckless financial decisions, ultimately damaging the very reputation and legacy he worked so hard to build, and now seems desperate to maintain.
Appear to be. Why do you want to appear to be rich instead of being rich? I'm not into this. I mean, you just propaganda. He's just said he bought 400 million deal with 62 flats in New York, and none of them were real. Why do you feel the need to embarrass yourself like that? Just live your life and enjoy it. Nobody cares how much Bugatti you got. Nobody cares about how much Ferrari, how much watch Your watch cost 18 million, whatever. Nobody cares. These are all liabilities. As soon as you buy the watch, you can't sell it for 18 million again. It's not physically possible. It's not an asset. He's gonna go bankrupt soon. Well, anyway, I wish him all the best. It is what it is.
Maintaining such an opulent lifestyle has not come without its setbacks. In 2009, JP Morgan Chase Bank filed a lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather, alleging he defaulted on a $415,695 loan for Mercedes Maybach 57S. The bank claimed he stopped making payments in 2008, leading to the vehicle's repossession and a remaining debt of over $167,000. Incidents like this underscore the financial complications that can arise from unchecked luxury spending. While Mayweather has earned vast sums from both his professional career and exhibition bouts, the long-term sustainability of his lavish expenditures is increasingly in question. His famous statement, "When it comes to legalized bank robbing, I'm the best," once symbolized his confidence and savvy in capitalizing on the sport. But as he continues to participate in exhibition matches, critics now see the phrase as a reflection of potentially precarious financial decisions. Mayweather has faced mounting scrutiny for these ongoing fights, with many suggesting financial motives. He's responded bluntly, "Money is more important than legacy."
A quick heist. I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me, just keep writing about me.
A former business partner revealed a startling truth. Even during his peak earning months, Floyd Mayweather was spending more than he made, whether bringing in $5 or $6 million monthly. His expenses were reportedly even higher. He allegedly ignored taxes, bills, and critical financial obligations, making it impossible to sustain his wealth. The result was inevitable. His fortune began to vanish under the weight of unchecked spending. Despite earning over $1.2 billion throughout his career, Mayweather's lavish habits have sparked serious concerns about his financial stability. Reports have even surfaced of substantial debts, including a bankruptcy filing listing nearly $100 million in liabilities.
Who negotiates those deals? Me. Well, you gotta. I'm a little different from every other athlete and entertainer because I keep 100% of the revenue. That's never been done before. I'm my own boss.
There's no manager, there's no agent.
No.
There's no pimp for Floyd.
No.
Wow.
I have a team, and I guess I'm lucky.
So you're negotiating that transaction yourself?
Well, exactly. This is how it works. They know my number because
Floyd Mayweather, after the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. Like 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money.
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such a in a seat of influence, especially when like we were younger. We
look up to Floyd.
And what's he teaching the guys growing up? Oh, spunk your money on
dumb shit.
Work so hard to get it, and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. Like that lifestyle, Floyd is not. Why do you think he'd come back to the exhibitions and that, bro?
Sure.
Probably, I don't think Floyd. Don't get me wrong.
I think his level of broke is our level of rich.
Mayweather's flair for grandiose displays is nothing new, but his recent arrival in Mexico City aboard a bulletproof tank has reignited debates about the sustainability of his lavish lifestyle. Intended as a bold statement, the over-the-top entrance instead sparked widespread criticism and ridicule. Fans and commentators compared the spectacle to a video game scene, questioning the necessity and sanity of such extreme and excessive measures. Is Floyd Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle a symbol of lasting success, or a red flag for underlying financial trouble? Share your thoughts in the comments below.